YouTube family. It is I, Sanika. How's everyone doing tonight? It is late, and I said I was going to do an update today at 7 days past ovulation, and here we are, 7 days past ovulation, about to become 8. Hallelujah tomorrow. Uh, Finger crossed I can make it to 10, but I'm sure I will because I'm on the quinone and progesterone, but you never know. So, let's give you an update since my IUI. Okay, so the day of my IUI, after it was all done, that night I started having sensitive breasts. I mean, not sensitive breasts, sensitive nipples. My nipples were so sensitive, y'all. It was like they were on fire, like friction fire, and it was like I couldn't not have on a bra because just the rubbing of it against, taking a shower. Oh my goodness, I can still feel the pain just thinking about it. Um, Even laying on them, it was like I couldn't like turning over and then all the cover rub. Oh my goodness! So I had to put on bra, and I'm not a bra person. When I'm at my house, I just like to let it all hang, especially because of my lung disease. When I have on a bra, it like the gets on my lungs and I can't breathe. So I can't. I only wear a bra unless I'm walking out the house. So I have to wear one around the house because if I don't, I'm in pain. And I hadn't even started the crinonin yet, and I thought that I would have to deal with that after I start the crinonin, but nah. And I thought I would be like breast pain. No, 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 no. Yeah, all this is fine. But you touch my nipple, that's a totally different story. Whew. And that started uh, the day of IUI, that night. It started that night. So, and after I took day one, then I had got my temperature rise the very next day. And CD, so I was 1 DPO the very next day. Because I had ovulated that day, that night. I'm thinking it was that night because I was having some serious ovulation pains. So I think it was that night. But so one day 1 through 4, I had extreme bloating. I mean, when I say bloating, I mean uncomfortable bloating. I've never in my life had bloating like this before. I just felt, I was like, even if I hadn't eaten or anything, it was just like, oh my goodness, I couldn't understand why I was that bloated. Like I understand being bloated, but it was like I couldn't sit a certain way because I was like uncomfortable laying down. I felt uncomfortable walking around. I felt uncomfortable because I just felt like I had all this weight in front of me. And then it wasn't just like at the top bloating. It was like bloating at the bottom of my abdomen where I just felt like I was carrying around this 5 pound bowling ball in my uterus or in my pelvic area, and it was just nothing but pressure and bloating. It was just, I never felt anything like that before, and I'm still having it. But day 6, past 6 days past ovulation, it went away. It didn't go away. Let me stop because I'm bloated now. It didn't go away. It just wasn't as intense as it was then. Day 5, I started having like severe cramps in my pelvic area. It started at night when I was laying down. It was like, well, you could really say it was day 6 past because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I remember I was laying down and I was in bed. I had just, me and my husband was talking or whatever. And we decided we was going to bed. And I remember I remember just laying there, and I just started feeling this cramping. And it was like, first it was lightning pains. Then it was just like, I felt like my period was about to come. And then my breast started becoming on fire. Then my breast felt like it was on fire. I started having all these zings, like all going all through my breast. And it was just like, and it lasted for a good hour. Was not comfortable at all. And then when I woke up that morning to get my kids ready for school to wake them up, I had this zing. It was like a pull on my left side, like around my ovary. Like it was just like somebody pulled it. And I was like, oh, what the heck was that? My husband was like, what was that? And I was like, nothing. I couldn't explain what it was to him. So I was just like, just nothing else. And that was 6 days past ovulation. And 6 days past ovulation, my nipple pain, it eased up and the bloating eased up, but it didn't go away. And now, like the night of 6 days past ovulation, my breasts just became fuller. Like now they're just full. I don't know if you can see them, but they're just like sitting up there, nice and full. I mean, I've always had big breasts, but now they're just full. Like I even noticed like part of my breast coming out all alongside my bra. That's my bras. My breast never did that part. But but again, that could be the crinoline, because that's also a side effect of crinoline. So the progesterone. So also 5 days past ovulation, I started breaking out again. Like my bro, when I was breaking out before, it went away, and now it's back. It came, and it's just right here, just right there. And that came, and so the bloating, cramps, fullness in the breast, nipple sensitivity, hungry. Oh my goodness, y'all! I don't know what was happening. First day, and this was just the first day past ovulation, y'all. That night, I mean that morning, I woke up. Well, I woke up, but my husband got up to wake up my kids, and I just laid in bed. And as I was laying there, my stomach just started growling. It was like, and I was like, I'm never hungry this early in the morning. What is? Because usually I don't eat early in the morning. I mean, I'm more of a 10, 11 o'clock girl. Like around that time, if I'm up, I will eat. But usually, even if I am hungry at 7 a.m., I won't eat. I'll just go back to sleep. But I couldn't even sleep because I was so hungry. And it was like I couldn't go back to sleep. I was just starving. And my stomach was like, get your butt up and feed me. So, I mean, I got up and I fixed me something. And I don't remember what it was I had. I don't remember what it was I fixed that morning. But I know I got up and I fixed me something to eat. I ate and went back to sleep. So, I don't know what it was I had though. That morning, and I was just 1 day past ovulation, so I don't know what. And I hadn't started the progesterone, so I don't know what that was about. But I was extremely hungry, and so that is what's been going on 1 through 7 DPO. Also, I wanted to tell you what I've been taking. I've been taking bromelain is supposed to help with implantation. I take 3 of these a day. I'm gonna take it up until 8 or 9 days past, right around the time you think the baby will implant. So I've been taking these since 1 day past ovulation. So bromelain, 3 a day. My acupuncturist told me to take 7, but when I took more than 3, like I get really dizzy, so I can't take 7. Also, also, I take selenium. I take 200 milligrams. This also helps with implantation. So I take this, and I eat 1 serving of sunflower seeds. Now, I'm chewing on some now. But sunflower seeds also. I've read Brazilian nuts, sunflower seeds, and I don't eat Brazilian nuts. So I said sunflower seeds can't help. Can't hurt. I can eat sunflower seeds, even if it's not true. Can't hurt. I love sunflower. Well, I ain't gonna say I love them. Like I don't like to, the banana seeds, and you gotta. I don't like that. But I can eat that, so it doesn't hurt to try. So I did. I went ahead and got me some sunflower seeds that was already peeled, and they come in little bitty servings. So I bought a whole case, and I eat one before I go to bed every night. And I do believe that is all I take, at least now, for besides my prenatals and folic acid and D3 and magnesium, and my acupuncturist got me on some other things too, homeopathic things. So then I have another acupuncture appointment Thursday. So I had one Monday and I have one Thursday. So I have one 6 DPO and 9 DPO to also help with implantation. So I'm doing everything that I possibly can do to get this baby to implant, this embryo to implant, from anything that's need to do. And my main thing is just prayer. Prayer is the number one thing that I'm doing. But I've also been testing out my trigger. Okay, so I've been testing out my trigger and thought I'll share that with y'all. I took one at 3 days and I saw those two pretty dark lines and I was just like, oh, it's been so long since emotional. I forgot to add that to the thing. Y'all, I've been so emotional. Mood swings out the, oh my goodness, I've been having so many mood swings. It's crazy. And crying. It's like from it started 3 days past ovulation. I was crying. Like it was just like I wouldn't cry like actual tears, but I can feel it coming up and I'm like, and but yesterday, 6 days past ovulation, I was watching a mother and daughter on YouTube dancing together and I busted out crying. And y'all, when I say busted out crying, I mean, like, that cry them kids do when they can't catch their breath because they cry so hard? That was me yesterday watching mother and daughters or anybody dance or anything. I was just like extra emotional. Yeah. And then I have mood swings where I'm just like snapping at everybody. Like Sunday, what was that? 5 days past ovulation, we came from church and then we was going out to eat, and my sister-in-law wanted to come and she was taking too long, so I was just snapping at her. And she could tell that I was having an attitude, so she was trying her best to calm me down. But even I noticed I was just like being short with everybody, and I was like, this is so not like me. But I forgot to mention those. Yes, very emotional, very short with people. And it's just, and today I overexerted myself. I was like I guess I was doing too much. And I started feeling like tightness like I did when I was pregnant before with my other two. It's like I always get this tightness like a Braxton Hicks. That's exactly what it feels like down there. A Braxton Hicks. And that's what it felt like. But I had that today. I wanted to show y'all my tests from, I think I got them backwards. Hold on. Okay, here is my my HCG trigger shot. As you can see, the first one is 3 days past ovulation. The second one is 5 days past ovulation. The third one is 6 days. And the last two are from today. One was from 3 o'clock today, because all of them was at 3 o'clock, between 2 and 3. And the very last one I took at about 9 p.m. tonight. I just wanted to see, because I saw how light the one was today, and I was like, I think it's almost out of my system. So as you can see, there it is. Can't wait till it's completely gone. And can't wait till it's completely gone and I can and then I start seeing a real line. So that is my update. I'm gonna try to keep this under 15 minutes. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all your prayers, and I just want you to remember, more prayer, more power. Little prayer, little power. No prayer, no power. Y'all take care, okay? God bless.